guess where I am? Can you? Because I'm back like I never left. And we have a transmission mount. So dropping off the transmission mount right now, but a few things have gone on. I was only here like 2 days ago, and Alex needed a whole day to work on the frame by himself, just put his head down and get some of the geometry right so that the rear end could cycle properly. That was a big deal. It wasn't cycling quite right, so he needed to move some tabs, and he needed to get all his math brain out to figure out how to do that. So we're gonna see where it's at right now. It's only been a day and a half since I've been here last, and see what's up. So there's been progress. Okay guys, so here's the frame update. We're gonna change the truck's name to Change of Plans because that's what we continually do with this frame. I don't know how many times things are getting cut off of it and then redone and then cut off of it and then changed again, but we have yet another thing that's been cut off of it and being changed.
Always something, always something.
Remember this thing? Yeah, that was my bridge that was going above the diff. It is no more. So we decided, or I should say Alex decided, that the bridge was too plain for the truck. So with the bridge being too plain, he wanted to do something a little crazier. Hydros are mounted up here, sitting. There's going to be space enough for all lines to kind of run through and be tucked and hidden so everything looks clean. What are you doing? I was just telling them about how you change things. At first I started saying, yeah, we keep changing. I was like, no, Alex keeps changing things.
I keep changing.
And he said it wasn't fancy enough. Like it was too boring.
It was too boring. It was working in the beginning, but then as we start putting stuff on, I'm just like, I don't like the way it's flowing. It's not elegant enough. It's not extravagant enough. So cut it all off and just start all over. And everything was working fine. I could have left it. We could have been days ahead, but
this is a you choice, not a me choice.
This is a me choice, yes.
Okay.
And you're gonna thank me in the end for it because it's gonna look way better.
So things will be able to be tucked and hidden and look cleaner and more presentable, with no wires and lines here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah, we had to pre-think out like where the brake lines are gonna be running, where the gas lines are gonna be running, where power cables from the battery are gonna be going, where the dump wire is gonna be going. So after we started,
just gonna like, there's a list.
Just a list. Like, check. And as all that started like laying it out in my head, I started looking at it and go, ooh, I don't want it to look like a mess, so let's make it look like it's on purpose and tuck everything nicely. That way it looks good, it functions, and it just makes it look more. I mean, it's seamless.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So there's gonna be a little bit of an extra overlay situation going on over here. You'll see it soon, I promise, but it's gonna get a little farther ahead before I actually show it to you because you're gonna look at it right now and be like, what is that?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Because she gave me that look right now. I showed her on the computer.
I was like,
What the hell is even that?
are you sure? Like, this is
Trust the
what?
process.
And I was like, I trust you, but all right.
Yeah, the biggest thing is like, we're already this far into it. There's no point of cutting a corner or, I mean, nobody needs to sleep.
We're gonna make it the best
Nobody
of
needs to sleep.
Nobody needs to sleep.
Work harder.
I'm gonna move into Hoppo's. Find my cot in the back corner.
This is my home now.
So yeah, this is temporarily, well, it is where the hydros are gonna be mounted. Little bridge action going up here. It's gonna sit right below my back window of the cab. So you'll look out the back window. The cab comes up to where? 27 inches?
27 inches is the bottom side of the lip of the window.
Okay, so the back window is going to be where he's pointing right there. You'll be able to see the cab on it. And then, yeah, go from there. So
Yeah. All this will be fully welded, molded. Same thing with all the other pieces we're doing, fully welded.
it's very raw right now.
Very raw. Yeah. It's right now it's a test fit, tack, measurement, make sure everything's all squared and plumbed up, and
top.
So we let the man do his thing. He spent a little time on the computer. He spent a little time behind the welder. He spent a little time using his brain. And he came up with this. Instead of that. I gotta show you guys this up close. It looks pretty unreal. So you'll see, you'll get the idea. Obviously it's just tacked in right now and it's not functioning. It's literally just tacked in and kind of being held with clamps. But you'll get the idea of what's gonna happen. Obviously these pieces that are on top are just an overlay. They're gonna be getting like a chrome or a gold or a paint, and then the main bulk of it is gonna be the same as the frame color. So let me show you. Make a run down to Sheepey Race to go pick up the intercooler. So it's a lot of running around today, but maybe I'll show you a little bit of it, and so you're included in my parts run today. Let's go. Like underneath this, but we wanted to see what kind of room we were working with in this sort of area so that we could put solenoids and all that kind of stuff, spacing for hydraulic parts, running the ground underneath the seat, for example, because my ground disconnect is going to be under the seat. So that's why that's here. Other parts all kind of coming together, but right now we have, if you remember, there was all the frame overlays here. They're all coming off, going to get sanded, getting ready to polish, so that they can get engraved and chromed in all their beautifulness for obviously performance reasons. And that big piece that was back here originally, Alex is welding it up now before it gets too hot for the day. Yeah, so let's go check out Alex, see what he's doing over here. Leaving Hoppos, on to the next part of the day. I'm going over to our friends at Sheepey Race. We're gonna go pick up the intercooler that they custom made for the truck because I guess I'm doing fast things now. Never owned an intercooler in my life. I mean, never had a turbo in my life either, so.
Race cars.
Look, I just want everybody to know how hot it is outside while this truck is being built, like with welding and all that kind of stuff. I'm still on the way to pick up this intercooler, but I just feel like you guys all need to know that it is 111 degrees out. If you're in Canada, that's like 43, 44 Celsius. I don't know. I'm a wimpy Canadian. I will never, ever get used to the heat. It's terrible.
I'm melting. I'm melting.
Here, it's there. If you're not aware, there's a very iconic Sheepey logo that goes on all of these things, but apparently today I'm gonna spray it because if it turns out bad, then it's on me. Am I worried? Yes. Should you be worried? Probably. If you see it looking bad on the truck, just know I tried. That's all that matters. All right, we have returned from Sheepey's back up to Hoppo's. It's hot, and in here with the machines running, things are humid as well. Alex has been welding like a champion on my frame while I've been gone, getting that rear structure sorted out and fitted in there. So we're gonna go check that out. I'll show you. I've already taken a peek, so I already know what it looks like, but you guys get to see it. Brought the intercooler in, so it's here with all the stuff because Peter's coming tomorrow. Gonna take a look at it, pull this engine out of here, get going on getting the internals in it, but and then figuring out where also all the tubing and exhaust and everything else is gonna get ran inside my engine bay. I swear to goodness, you guys, don't build something like this. All you will do is stress the entire time. Did I get cross-eyed for that? Okay, anyways, let's go take a look. How warm are you feeling?
It's hot. It's absolutely hot. I'm dying right now.
I'm dying.
MVP of the build right now. Somebody please just send Hoppo's endless cases of water on my behalf. If you feel like being a nice person, just start shipping them here. If Portacool is watching this, by all means, we are looking for a Portacool sponsorship. We would be greatly appreciative of that. And what are you up to over here?
Making your transmission mount cross member. I get to do arts and crafts.
Arts and crafts. We like that. Okay, so we got this new transmission mount the other day. Brought it here, but also there is this whole cross member situation that has to get sorted because once powder coat goes on the frame, things are a little bit thicker, and not by a lot, but you can't grind it down. So everything has to be made so it'll fit well with the powder coat on it. That's important. But anyways, back to the structure. I'm gonna just show you some nice footage of it so you guys can check it out. But when you're building something like this, things have to be taken apart and put back together and taken apart and put back together so many times because the fit is important. Things lining up is important. So, yeah, here we go again. Still touching?
Yeah, we're still touching.
Okay, so we're just gonna have to trim back some more of the firewall situation here.
Yeah, so far this looks good, but the cap's still gonna come down maybe another 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch.
Yeah.
So right now it's touching the back of the transmission.
So body mounts are way better.
They're way better, yeah.
But yeah, firewall situation is not the best.
That's all for now, folks. little chat. And by chat, I mean this episode. It's over. That's it for today. That's all you're getting. So you're gonna have to stay tuned for the next episode. Because you know what to do. Like, follow, subscribe, comment, love comment, hate comment. You know how it goes. Thank you always for watching. Thank you for caring about this build in any sort of way. Day's done. Trash can's going in. It's time to pack up. Thanks again for watching, as per usual. I feel stressed. I feel like my insides right now are the equivalent of what an electric fence would feel like. Just buzzing, because I'm stressed. The truck will get done. We just have to keep moving forward, and that's all that matters. Sometimes things don't fit the way we want it to fit, but we find a way to make it work. So, keep on mini trucking. Catch you on the next episode. Happy Mini Truck Monday.